Good evening, lads, boys, dudes. So, a bit of a late start because of the UFC. But nobody cares about that, do they, lads? You're much more interested in learning how to be really good at Majinks by either dumping your hand and attacking with all immediately, or watching a fucking convoluted or just fantastical load of old aids on the free plays and thinking that it's always Honda's 5-hand one time in Bollocks Town. Right, boys. Always 5-hand one in Aidsville. Okay, dump your hand, gruel. Well, not dump your hand gruel. It's actually what's known in the business as NetDex gruel. How do you know that, Chinks? Because I used it to get to Mythic with its exact list. Because, boys, you gotta play what you see on the tubes. If this little thing is not orange, are you even Majinks? If that's not orange, lads, are you even Majinks? Boys, are you even Majinks? So double Sweltering Sun and a couple of bubs. As long as we draw a land at some point, the only thing that kills me is, what's the lad's called? You know, Laddie McGee. Don't gain the life because of this thing, but it's fine. The lad, who always kills me every game, no matter what. Questy boys. Come on, lads. Questy boys. You know I'm going to get quested. Boys, you know this is Questies. You know this is Questy land. Boys, low gold. Questy boys. Low gold Questy boys. Boys. Come on, you think we're getting a varied game? You think it's not? It's going to be off the beaten path of, you know, let's just try some shit out in the day one of the new set. Boys, what do you think's happening? Do you think just because it's slightly later than usual, this game is not the typical bullshit of bollocks? Ois, what did you think? So, all I need now is a land, and we should be fine. Hey, collected company again, because I'm so good at my cheeks. Hey, Cheeks, how many creatures you killed on turn 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got 2 more, though. Easy Majinks, boys. Easy fucking Majinks. Boys. Boys. Easy Majinks. I remember when Cheeks used to really love Majinks. He used to always think it was fun and AIDS, but now he just thinks it's AIDS, and it makes me cry. So there are problems with any line of play here. I always think it's plus it. I always think plus bubs though. Right? If you minus it, you just get nades. So we'll see what happens, boys. Oh my god, this game is so fucking fake. This game is so full to the brim of bullshit. Just jammy fucking net decking, top decks at nothing. Just the most boring game possible. The most boring. How can you build a more boring game than this? How? How is it possible? I'm still playing this shit. Top deck a land for the win. Easy Majinks. Easy Majinks, boys. Gotta think about it. Gotta think about all those easy Majinks. So the whole deck is just haste aids. So I don't know why he's thinking it's... But yeah, what a surprise. It was haste aids. Well, I don't understand, man. I don't understand how I'm so fucking stupid that I just keep playing this game. I don't understand how I don't expect 3 collected companies on 3 turns. I don't... Why would I not expect that from no mana fixing, no mana ramps, no card draw, no card filtering? Every day is 4 fucking collected pussies. Every fucking day. Well, why do you play bonus, Chinks? Because if I play free play, it's against fucking black-white lifelink cats every minute. And obviously... capping out at 2 mana, big lands. Big lands, boys. Boys. Fucking big mana lands. Boys. We love them fucking big mana lands. We love those big mana decks. Don't we, lands? I love magics. I just don't know where to start. Is best of one really just for the fucking net deckiest morons? Or am I the net deckiest moron? Like, denier? Because no matter what, I'm just not interested in my whole deck consisting of turn 1 8s, turn 2 8s, turn 3 8s. I think it's because you're a fucking bitch, Cheeks. I don't know. I mean, what can I do? Brian, what can I do? What can I do? What can be done? Brian, what can any of us ever do? So, Swallowing Suns at least is in my hand, but that's because my deck doesn't even make any sense. It's all 1-drops and 4-drops. 1-drops because usually you're dead on turn 2, and 4-drops because always you're dead on 8s. Right, that makes sense what I said. Somebody's got to save me from this game. I tried playing Call of Duty midday yesterday, and I don't like the new maps. Oh, well, they say if you hate everything, Cheeks, the problem might be you. The problem might not be the... I mean, we're getting close. Maybe my disdain for magic is bleeding into everyday life. In which case, the amount of AIDS bubbling up is non-bubbleable, lads. Non-bubbleable. How am I going to escape the non-bubblage, boys? How can the non-bubblage ever be escaped from? Boys? Boys, how am I escaping the non-bubblage? How am I going to escape the bubblage, lads? Now, it was just a new map. There was a map that genuinely seemed to force everybody into playing one of two types of guns, and I don't like those maps. I like a map where every gun is as viable as the next, because a map can be so well designed, Lance. You can spend your time mixing it between running around and getting 8s. So this guy's net deck is the well-established load of virgin pussy jizz. And I hate this game. I just hate it. I hate what it is. I hate that standard feels like you're playing baby pussy bollocks mode, and historic feels like you're playing obese kung fu master thinks he knows everything twat mode. I just can't shake it off that I'm the twat. There's no two ways about it. It's me, lads. I'm the twat. Hey, that was a fun game. This was fun as well, right? This was a fun game. I love magic. I love this brew that looks suspiciously like all the fucking AIDS decks that we play, with added just moron lands. We do like moron lands, Jinx. So, good old 6/6 for 4 in your 2-mana deck. That's a nice design, Lance. Oh, now you're just getting fucking AIDSy, Jinx. It's always just me being dumb. It's always me being the one who's talking shit. Always, Lance. This is true fun magic. So what this guy's doing. Avoiding mono bollocks elves. Alright, it was just too good. It was just too good. The layer of goldfish is a sweet, seductress, Lance. And it obviously made him forget that he got fingered by his mum. Good stuff. I don't understand so much of this game. I really don't. You know what? Fuck everybody. Fuck everyone's mum. I'm gonna go full legs VD, and I'm gonna play my fucking best decks in free play, and fuck it. Well, you know what's gonna happen, guys? Some other guy is gonna be playing Ugin in free play, and Cheeks is just gonna randomly lose, and it's gonna be fun, boys. I don't want to play 2-mana cap out decks ever again. And I am at that point where I might just play unranked with every deck. Ozymandias. I've seen a name similar to this before, and the only person I can relate it to had AIDS. So we'll see. We'll see. I think it's spelled differently, so maybe it's not the same dude. Maybe it's not the same dude, Lance. Start with a mountain. Follow. Okay, it's not mono red either. So you can't shat on his face just yet, boys. But it could be literally the same deck. Right, boy. But it can't be literally the same deck, Chinks, because he's not got Loris. Alright, well, we'll see. We'll see, boys. We'll see. Oh, of course, this is just a Bolas mirror match. That's how Arena thinks all good games of Magic should be lined up. Is that right? I need to just get out of this, man. I'm just a complaining McGee's. Yeah, it's just obviously a Bolas mirror. Just in the same way I played Dragons yesterday, play Dragons. For, you know, for the shits. For the shits, Lance. Let's play Dragons for the fucking shits. It'll be fucking hilarious. GG's XDs and all of that shit. GG's XDs and all of that shit, boys. So we got Pact of Negation if he boluses me in some way. I don't know. I don't know if we're getting out of this dog shit. If he's got another one of those, I can't come back. Because it looks like he's playing a real deck. As opposed to my fucking pussy bollocks deck. Isn't that right, boys? So if my Bolas gets killed, not my Bolas, it's nice to see that as soon as I switch to free play, the first game is Bolas. So it's not like people other than me are thinking, oh, Bolas might be a bit good, Chinks. Nah, nobody's thinking that. Nobody in the fucking planet is thinking that. Lads. Just all cheeky, boys. It's got the same fucking deck. How many months did it take me to build this shit deck? And someone just got the same, almost identical version of it. Ha ha, Chinks! He's even more brewy than you. So fuck you. Alright, Lance. Can't deny. Can't deny that it's definitely true. That now he's gone full brew man juice. Alright. Can't have Golos on the field. Obviously, boys. Alright. Seems like it should be fine.
Oh, it's you burning.
Alright, that's good. I should have put Chandra on the field. Well, all I gotta do is cast Fatal Push, and we should be okay, boys. I'm not gonna do Hello and Welcome because still that. I mean, that was a better game. That was a better game than I've ever seen in a game of Ranked ever. He made me think he was obvious Bolas, obviously, because of the obvious Bolas synergies. But then he kind of went still Bolasy, but also Golosy. Bolas and Golos. Without doubt, ladies and shits, I was the aides in that game. Torment of Scarabs is just fucking stupid, though. Obviously, he's seen that against, I don't know, some dweeb, and he thinks that's a good way to choke a man out, but it is not. Ask Gabby Sparks about what it takes to get choked out. It takes money, Lance, and that's it. I just don't know. Like, Magic, I say the same things every single video. I look at these decks, and I say to myself, this game cannot be as consistently boring and fucking repetitive with the same decks, regardless of how strong they are. So it's not like just people have had Magic for 2 weeks. and they're forced into playing. Are these all not finished? I don't know. And they're forced into playing mono white because they have no cards. You see fucking mono white 4 Heliods, 4 Valkyrie bitches daily. Daily. And I don't know how I can escape it, boys. Tiago, what is happening, land? We're doing the same thing that we always do. Trying to figure out how not to get AIDS. Today, we are trying Dr. Cheeks' best decks in free play. Is that a game that I am going to enjoy? Or is it going to be fucking balls? Boys, these are not cards or decks or strategies all looking good for me, boys. Brian Salenti with $2.99, Lance, makes the whole fucking thing worthwhile. Now I'm 100% glad I signed in. 100% worthwhile, boys. Alright, we got to steal a lad. It's getting blood chiefed, so nothing's going to work. GG's XD. It's the same game! It's the same game. Can Cheeks sweep the board on turn 3, or is he going to get fucking ramped by pussies? Hey, yeah, that's the same game, Cheeks. Fucking what a brew. What a brew, Lance. The man spunked his fucking hand and is going to cream my balls with 0 magiques. I love it, boys. This game is just never ending with how fucking superb it is. Never ending, Lance. This game is beyond sexiness. Beyond sexiness, boys. So Sweltering Suns can't win the game because this won't die. So I'll take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm already dead. It's not point. It's just pointless. So another game where a man dumped his hand and attacked. Fun. I'm so close to smashing my own TV. I never really felt genuine rage playing that. As shit as it is, we all know that shit. But even when I play fucking unranked, it's still the same. It's still people pouring their fucking deck on the table and just hoping it gets it done. Why? That first guy who was effectively Bolas Golos, that was a bit different. Oh, we're spunking it again, Lance. Get those spunky cards on the table for maximum spunks, boys. Maximum spunks, Lance. Maximum spunks. What can I do? I genuinely don't know. There is no lower format in Magic than this across the world, and it's still the same. It's still the same, just a bit shitter. What can I fucking do, lads? What can I do, boys? Boys, I'm actually on the verge of insanity now. What can I do to escape this AIDS? Every deck needs 4 Wrath of Gods or 4, even I mean, I'm lucky here that this actually gets the job done. Because 8 out of 10 times it wouldn't. I don't know what to do. There has to be some other form. My fucking friends list is broken, so it's not like I can even play any slanks. I just don't know. Brian, what beans? What beans can I butter up? There's no sunny side of the arse when it comes to this game. There's nae sunny bollocks to this game, Lance. It's just all runny pubes. Runny pubelovskis, boys. So what is this? Even? Odd. Alright, we're going to have to make a decision, Lance. I suppose Etherborn can block this. Maybe. Tiago says, play only net decks. Become CGBs. Lance, is that harsh? Is that harsh on the old CB-blers? I have to admit, I don't watch as much CGB videos as I did. If I'm going to watch a video, it'll probably be his, but I don't play standard to any level because it's fucking shit. But everyone plays fucking net decks. Like, Titans, somebody mentioned Titan's Nest the other day. You remember that, did? You remember everyone talking about Titan's Nest? Well, what happened? What happened afterwards, lads? The same day, fucking Legs had a video, Siege had a video. It was a lot of AIDS. It was a lot of predictable AIDS. What are we doing? Even. But the thing I always stand by as being a major criticism, you're going to talk about deck techs and take it seriously, you have to play ranked. And that is at least what the CG still does. Muldrifter might be right about playing Cycle Lands. Not Cycle Lands. Sacrifice Lands. Because just putting Brainstorm isn't that great. I don't think Brainstorm is actually a good fit in this deck. I'm going to take it out. It's nice to draw a card. It's nice to draw a card. But yeah, it's just shit. Putting 2 lands back on your deck though, I don't know. Maybe one and another one. What do you think, boys? 2 of these and 2. I also think we need another Extinction Aids because of the game. Lads. The game. What don't I need? If we're talking about what I don't need, it's probably big bubs. But then why play? Why even play, fam, if it's not about big boobalacks? I want 3 of these. 4 flying bubs. I never not want to play these. Which of these go? Ashiok or Angrath? If it was the first round in the NFL draft, and if you actually know what that means, are you taking quarterback sensation Ashiok Slags? He can throw a ball right into LSV's tits because everybody can, because that cleavage is getting pure Yana Amari Eclipsion just daily. Or would you pick trusty beefy linebacker Angrangs, who's ready to fucking steamroll the professor's CCTV operation, run right through the fake wall with the 2-way mirror while someone's taking a shit? What do you think? What do you think, Lance? What do you think, Lance? Tiago says Ashiok is better, but he likes Angrath more. I mean, I think I'm with you. I just don't see Angrath anywhere near as much as I ever did. Ashiok is still standard legal. I think we're going to keep Ashiok though. Alright, somehow I got 58 cards. Oh yeah, we need the replacement Brainstorms. What do you think? The thing I always play. I forgot what it's called. Omen? Yeah, I think it's called Omen. Or is this too slow? Is this too slow as well, Lance? On turn 2, 9 out of 10 games, I have to be Lightning Strike in, or Fatal Push in, or playing the Aetherborn. Who knows? Let's just have a couple more games. See, that's the thing. I say just that. Who knows? Let's just have a couple more games and figure it out. We already know what the fucking conundrum is to figure out. How do you not die on turn 2? In any format. And still have a reasonably functional deck that you enjoy playing. It's so hard. Play best of... I play this guy every day. And you know if I recognize somebody's name, that is rarely a good sign. Lads. Boys. Anyway, we'll see why. We'll see why I recognize that guy's name in a minute. Won't we, gentlemen? I don't know if we will. Maybe we will. We're getting some bullshit on the ribs. Probably blue-white control in free play. Blue-white control is a free play kind of style, right? That's probably why I remember the guy's name. Esper control is even more free play-ish. Well, we get to have a look, see what's going on. Hey, Cheeks! It was 0. Hey, it's emo. I know why. It's emote spamming, net deck, fucking control, full art pussy. That's why I remember. Because this community, boys, are the exact kind of community that I would love to spend my Fridays with. I would love to drive to the middle of nowhere to play a guy like this, fucking rub my dick on his mum's tits. Hilarious fun times, boys. It's never I recognize somebody's name because they play interesting decks and they take it all in good fun and we have a good time. Is it, boys? If I reckon, and there's right, boys. Skibbity hibby babababababs. Well done, Mr. Virgin Big Lands. Enjoy playing free play like Legs VD for the rest of your life. Everything in this game, man, is a fucking embarrassment to the human race. The fucking physique of the standard player. The mindset of these free play pussies. The actual game. Wizards and their holier than thou, but we're the fucking racistest cunts Cheeks has ever seen. And that is not an exaggeration. For a company I've ever been prolonged exposure, they're the worst. But somehow, they talk themselves up like they're the best. And all of you BLM activists on the Twitters, the Ellie of the Vales who fucking take their money, whoop. That is a full mouth zips, boys. Well, I don't need to call Wizards out, because they're one of the good guys. Yana Amari said they were her friends, so how could they be that bad? Huh? How could they be that bad, Chinks? You're just a fucking bitch. I mean, I have zero response. I am. You guys have just got me. I'm gonna fatal push this. I think this guy might be playing Mutate, but you never know. He might squeeble me. I just don't understand so much of this game. I don't understand how people strut around with their free play Esper control fucking zero permanent losers shit. To the point where I know I'm in for a game against a pussy. And then I still come back to this game. Who's more of a moron than me? Who is more of a moron than me, Lance? Nobody. No one. I can't even play my fucking, in inverted commas, mates. Because, boys, it's too hard to keep this working. It's just impossibles. It's impossibles, Lance. Keeping this working is impossibles.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stumpy.
Nothing anyone could do about it. What can you do? What can you do, boys? Nothing. If I'm gonna kill this, there's no point, right? What's the ultimate? -2. Alright, fuck it. We'll make sure he can't -2 it. Ajabu Camphor says, BLM is in your city. That's weird coming from a black American. I'm not a black American. BLM is everywhere. But, it's specifically jarring when someone puts it in their Twitter Twitter bio as if I'm one of these guys. I'm on this side. And then Wizards are accused of racism every day and they say nothing. Ever. Their job is writing articles showcasing black or people of color, as it's known in the business, on whatever the fuck the Wizards employee, but they're never real. I knew it was Mutate. I knew it was Mutate, Lance. But they're never... He also made a mistake. Oh no, it keeps all the abilities. Yeah. Keeps all the abilities, Lance, for maximum memes. For maximum memes, Lance. Maximum memes. Ellie of the Vale's the one. Every week, her article is like, look at this person. They came 17th into 2006. GP Squeebs. And I'm like, there is currently a writer for Whizbangs who is saying his work as a black man was totally whitewashed because Wizards, and they wouldn't hire him as a staffer in the same way they never hire any black people or people of color, as it's known in the biz,
Diversity is our
on staff. It's always some advisory panel. Always. Just to keep them out of the way and keep your office full of your mates. Oh, we hate Trump, though. Oh, we hate... Yeah, but how can Whizbangs be as fucking Trumpy as Trump? How? How can Whizbangs be as Trumpy as Trump, lads? Hiring his daughter... Whizbangs hire their daughter. Their adopted daughter of Gabby fucking Spunks. That's their jams. Let's hire Gabrielle Spunkatinis. We would very much like to speak to Gabriella Spunkatinis, please, boys. Whenever you cast your next creature, I can look for a dude. That seems interesting enough.
I hope you can see. My herd grows
This guy?
larger.
Nah. Anything else can be done? Nope. Every element of this game sickens me. Except maybe the game. Maybe the game is alright. Maybe the game is okay. That's a lie. The game is definitely okay.
I'd like you to meet
But Wizards are trying to fuck that up. Hey, would you guys like to play a draft? Oh, but one of the rules of the draft is, some guy might have crazy bombs because we'd much rather sell boxes because nobody can play. So all of you fucking dumb bitches playing Magic the Gathering can suck on our balls. All of you dumb bitches can literally, not even figuratively, suck on our bollocks. Alright, let's draw a card. Have the man exile a land. Alright, double brainstorm is dog shit, right? Double Aid Storm is a bit AIDS. Okay, I changed my mind. Double Aid Storm is absolute scenes of memes. Even. That was scenes, Lance. Scenes of memes. Have I played a land this turn? I don't know. Well, we got Lance. That's fucking for certain. I hadn't played a Lance. Look how good I am, boys. Look how good I am at this game. Oh, Chinks is really getting a fat dick that he's winning some free play dog shit. That's how it works, boys. Haven't you seen Legs? Have you not seen your man Legs? That's how this game works. Boys, you win some free play games with your best decks. Oh, but it's not about best decks, Chinks. It's about meme stacks. It's about having the memes. It's about meme stacks, Chinks. Why are you being mean? Don't be mean to Legs. He's just living his life as a liar. It's fine. You fucking load of old bullshit. It's fine, Lance. Alright, what are we doing for the rest of the night? A couple of Premier drafts? Boys, is that actually fun? Is Premier drafts fun? I could go 0-3 quick times, lose all... Hey, that's not a bad top deck. Not a bad top deck in 2010. Right, Lance. Easy Majiks. Easy Majiks. Boys, easy Majiks. Boys, Lance.
I'd like you to meet my friend.
How easy Majiks? Do you need your Majiks to be easy Majiks? Of course, lads. It's all about easy Majiks. Maybe I should have exiled the Vivian, but, you know, I'm not really not concentrating that much, Lance. Not that much, Lance. What can I do, boys? Genuinely, what can I do? What can I do? You must have seen the Premier League, right, Ajamu? The Premier League was fully sponsored by BLM for a while until
Beauty lies.
the official UK Black Lives Matter account started tweeting stuff nobody liked. Oh my, what a free player this guy is. What a free player he is, Lance. Absolute fun time boy the whole time. Wasn't he? Just when we thought we might have been bringing a fucking minigun to an AIDS bar fight, he just has one of these. He's got a fucking nuclear strike ready. Nuclear strike ready to go, Lance. There are 2 cards I don't like. Oh, there are probably multiple cards in free play I don't like. This is definitely one of them. Like, just the ultimate get out of jail, get out of magic, get out of AIDS style of horse's bollocks that gives me a massive bonglage. But what can be done? What can be done, Lance? At least we're getting beyond turn 2 in the free play. And, as I always bring up, Plato said the truth is always the same. But how you are able to interpret that truth is different, depending on your level of knowledge. Maybe my knowledge has gone up to increase with my level of AIDS. I mean, that is the benefit of getting AIDS and becoming the AIDS father, is that I can see the AIDS in the ether. Is Bolus Premium still a free play game? Is Bolus free play regulars? Alright, we got a free mythic. What do you think? Is it going straight in the bin or straight up my ass? Or is it another Heliod?
Windy skies, leaves underfoot. What a great day.
Lance. If ever there was a format for a Garrick Unleashed, it would be free play, right? In some way. Ajamu says, I try and watch soccer, but I don't understand why a midfielder can be a superstar. I don't know enough about the game. Alright. Well, clearly you don't know a lot if you don't know why a midfielder could be a megastar. But yeah, also inferring on from there, I guess you don't watch much Premier League. But yeah, I think we still have the most currently proactive anti-racism campaign attached to sport that there is. We still take the knee before every game. It's kick it out, kick racism out comes up before every game. So everyone is still totally on. Oh, there's a media blackout this weekend, actually, against black footballers getting abused. Not just black footballers, all kind of racism from fucking anonymous Twitter sluts. So most professional English clubs, I think all actually, have a media blackout this weekend. But they are not sponsored by Black Lives Matter anymore, because whoever was in charge of the Black Lives Matter UK Twitter account just went totally off the rails once and started tweeting about Israel in a really weird fuck Israel kind of way, and nobody thought that was alright. Alright, we're killing these 2 lads. We've got 2 sweltering suns. I don't think so. Playing a Valky just to see what's going on in the man's hand. I think that's alright. What do we got? Blow up all the peeps. Unbreakable formation. Okay. Basri. Basri's a bit of a sexy bitch. We'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to the old Baz boys. So I might turn this into Basri. You never know. If he plays this, I might blow everyone up. Unbreakable formation also could provide a bit of a balls up lance. Okay. Okay, easy majiks for the lad. Easy majiks for the lad. Isn't it, boys? Easy majiks for the lad. Alright, well, we got Bobs to block the weenies. Yeah, well, okay, and we got Big Bubs for later. I mean, it's looking like Bolus is just legit free play dog shit. Or maybe it's just the way that I've built it is bollocks. Both are just as likely to be true. Adam says, I'm aware of the BLM antics in football. I think that's gross. Takes away from the game. Wow, main face. Not worried about it at all, lads. Not worried about Magiques. I think I'm going to carry on with this man alive. I think we're going to turn this into a Baz Boys. No one else can be indestructible. Yeah, I think we're just going to Baz him up. Let's Baz him up, lads. Oh, it doesn't have... And this has got protection from Bolus. That's not great. I never noticed that. Alright. Oh, that's got protection from all Boluses. So I don't think I can actually kill it. So, that's kind of fun, isn't it, Lance? Yeah, I thought this had lifelink, but it doesn't. So, we're going to effectively be taking 3. I might die. We'll see. Yeah, you should think about midfielders as quarterbacks. They're the ones who make the plays. They're the ones with the skills. They're the ones with the balls getting ready to touch all over their knobs. Yeah, quarterback is a very good summation. So if I block there and block here, I still die, right? Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Bolus was free play the whole time, Lance. Boys, Bolus was free play the whole time. So there's literally no way out. This having protection from multi-cut. I have another one. That's 3. Oh, that's the one I had. I apologize. I apologize, Lance. That's not 3. Okay, so I don't have the land to be able to get Extinction Event. So that's GG's. GG's XD's. Haha, Chinks lost with a shit deck. Absolute memes. Absolute memes, Dad. So, there you go. Intro pack sort of mess of... Maybe I need to change the deck away from it being tailored for free play. Because being tailored for free play is just blowing up 2-mana bitches. Whereas... I mean, I apologize. I mean, tailored for ranked. Maybe free play is different. And we're going to have to tweak it. Give it a good tweak it, Lance. Give it a good tweakage. Des, with $5 American, says your opponent gets the fun from playing against your deck. I can't be upset there. There was no way my deck was inferior power or synergy-wise. He just had cards I couldn't deal with. But that's because my deck is just horrifically... I mean, I had 4 Gifted Aetherborns. Now I'm starting to feel like he had 3 fucking Basries, and I didn't have one of these. Okay, I can see how we get an AIDS. I can see how the AIDS is bubbling. Chandra too, that never came up. I can see how we're getting a lot of AIDS. Alright, that's fair enough, to an extent. Force, well, let's go 3 Extinction 8s, now that we're playing unranked. Yeah? No? Is that it? I think we're just basically having a chat. Is Ronaldinho an example? That man was a fucking football savant. Of all the old like number 10 sex bomb footballers, Ronaldinho is my favorite. I think that if you ever talk about a man playing football with a smile on his face, he was the one. He was the guy I would always pick a team with on FIFA or Pro Evolution to be able to play with that dude. He was amazing, Lance. He was an absolute superstar. But like all good superstars, by the age of 27, that man just liked cocaine too much. And just stopped giving a fuck about playing football and concentrated primarily on doing drugs. What a memer. And now, I'm certain that this is accurate. He is in prison. Like for having a fake passport in Peru or some shithole like that. Oh, why is Peru a shithole, cheeks? I apologize to any Peruvians in the chat, Lance. I apologize, Lance. But he is in prison. He's probably on house arrest. Or he's probably on hotel arrest. But what a fucking... Yeah, what a footballer. What a footballer. He's like mentally, he was the opposite of Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is more of a... I'm going to train every day. I'm going to get stronger. And I want to be the best. Ronaldinho was like, let me boot a ball in the air and I'll catch it on top of my head and it'll be funny. How could you not like that? How can you not like that, Lance? How? How can that not be the man you want to do some cocaine with? Huh? Lance? Ajamu with $5.01. Lance. It's like we're playing the DSP games. I like upping Dez. He was cool in the Discord. I hope you're talking about Dez. Dez is pretty good. He's one of the lads. One of the boys. I think we've got a good chat, you know. I don't know if I say that enough. Well, fuck this. If this guy's playing all this bollocks, it's almost like Bono White. Bollocks isn't any fun. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think we got a good chat. I can't get anybody to join in the drama like I would like. Dez literally front and center when it comes to that, and I appreciate that every day. But if there was one thing, I don't artificially join in if you're not really into it. But Magic can be such a boring place, and I love the hypocrisy that exists but like a millimeter below the surface. And it's so easy to find that it's much more interesting than reading a fucking fake deck text from old Legs Hughes. That's what I think anyway. Jingai Charles with $20 American. Boys, we are really getting close to hitting the positivity goal. DSP has a night off tonight, so we can't do a direct comparison. But we are smashing it, boys. I'm going to start having a tips goal of $1 every stream. So we can hit it, and then I can go into clown mode. Classic Bajikes. Nice simple message too. Just hello to all. Easies. Easy Magics. Uh-oh. CGB's in the chat, lad. We're rumbled. We're rumbled playing premium bolus in free play. Boys. The facade that I was the last holdout, that Magic the Gathering was not AIDS, is unraveled. What's this lad doing? Boys. Choose land or non-land. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a card of the chosen kind. Put that card into your hand, the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Lands. Some crazy pubes. Alright, I don't have any place. We'll see. We'll see, boys. Ajamu Camfor says, last question about football. What makes a great coach manager? Man, lads, of all the questions on earth, I think that's such an unanswerable one. I have this conversation with my friends all the time, mainly based around someone like Jose Mourinho, who, if you don't know, is or was one of the most successful club managers of all time. And now he's just getting fired left and right, just taking a fat pay packet out the door. And we talk about this all the time. Almost every coach gets a foot. Hey, boys, free play, right? That's why we're playing bowlers in free play lands, because sometimes questy boys, lads. Questy boys. Questy boys. So you could plus it You could do either of these things, I suppose. I think you just get it off the field. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, who was it that England had the manager? Fabio Capello. That guy's record was amazing. And then he just looked like anyone else. Football management is truly one of those things I don't really understand. If you were a fantastic footballer, that doesn't mean anything that you'd be a good coach. But they're always the one. How many of these are you allowed to have in a deck? Uh-oh. Lance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got a lot of lance. But has he got a land like this? Has he got a land like that? Mourinho's record. He won the Champions League at Porto, which, if you're not a footballs man, is like winning the NFL with a high school team. And then he went to Chelsea, and he did amazing as well. They were amazing there too, Lance. Then he went to Inter Milan, and that was like winning the NFL with a college team. Actually, they were pretty good by then. I take that back. They were not bad by then, did.
This'll be easy.
By then, they were not bad. All right, what do you think the play is here? This just gives me some life. I don't think that's needed. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, reveal the top card of the library as a creature put onto the field. All right, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, everyone's getting killed. Might as well. He should take the trade. If he's going to blow everyone up. Okay. Fair enough, Lance. Fair enough. Paraguay. Ronaldinho got arrested. Paraguay. No attacks to gain 2 life. I would say that was a bit of a mistake as well, Lance. Alright, let's just plap him. Let's give him the plaps.
Yup, you're going down.
Plap him up! Whenever an opponent casts a spell. Alright, let's not cast any spells. For the memes. For the memes, Lance. What can our boy top deck? What can our boy top deck to get out of this? He's probably calling me a pussy. I still don't know where I stand on it. Oh, lads. The top deck Land of Doom. I still don't know where I stand on it, Lance. This deck is filled with cards I would have at one point called everybody a vagine about playing. But ranked is such a disaster. Historic ranked, if CGB is still in the chat. If your deck doesn't look ridiculous, if it's not 80% wiping out 2 mana spells, you're getting run over. Terrible, dude. Terrible, dude. But at the same time, I was like the most vocally outraged man about seeing Bolasy style cards in free play. But maybe free play has just gone on. Maybe free play has progressed beyond the realm of 8s into Super 8s. And I'm still not that. I haven't learnt enough runes to be able to understand. By the way, cheeks, will Chelsea pass to the Champions League final? Who have Chelsea been playing? Madrid. I think they're the. I don't know. I think Real Madrid are as bad as I've ever seen them in my life, almost. But Chelsea are not a good team. What are they, like 4th or 5th in England? Yeah, on the daily basis of watching them, I would say they're not that great. But they can. Yeah, it could go either way. I could see them losing 2-0 or winning 3-0. Exactly the same with the other lands. Paris Saint-Germain versus Man City. Could go 3-0 to Man City, could go 3-0 to PSG. But that's sort of what you want, isn't it? Isn't it, dude? That's sort of what you want from a football game. You want to know, you want it to, could go either way. That was what we were planning with the Super League. But everybody fucking pissed their pants about it. Everyone fucking pissed their pantaloons about it, Lance. And now we have to watch Man United versus fucking Sunderland for another 20 years. Fucking small-minded dweebs. Oh, but what about the history, cheeks? What about Aston Villa and Birmingham and Coventry and all those lads who are never going to be in the Champions League? What about those guys who need some free cash? True, boys. What about those guys? What about those lands? I've got no blue land. Fuck my balls. Alright. I mean, that doesn't help. We'll fucking see, I suppose. Well, we'll fucking see. By the way, yeah. Cheeks, did you test out Call of Duty on the new TV? I did. Okay. For open mayonnaise, there's quite a lot of open mayonnaise. Alright. The stick makes me feel happy. We cast a regular bubs. Regular bubs. Did I test out Call of Duty on the new TV? I did. It's definitely better. Hey! Free play lands. It's definitely better, but we'll see if I can actually stomach Call of Duty as much as I used to. Because, what's the word? Alright. I only got one blue. Play around imaginary weird spell. I don't think I can beat Esper Control in free plays. I don't think I want to try. Alright, well done. You see, Cheeks? Free play is for rude boys. I mean, yeah, you might be right. Esper, so what didn't he... I wanted to see his deck. To see if there were any holds. Or if he was legitimately playing Esper Control in the free plays. In which case, I can make my deck even stronger. Right? That would be fair. So, if we're talking decks, it shouldn't... If we're making real decks, it shouldn't have no mid-game. But I can't be fucked. I just can't be bollocked. We'll figure it out eventually, maybe. Yeah, they released a couple of new maps, and I just didn't enjoy playing the game anymore. I explained it at the beginning of the stream, so I won't go over it again, but yeah, it just didn't feel the same. Didn't feel as fun, Lance. Siege says, I've hit a point where I play whatever you want in whatever queue you want. It's all pretty repetitive now. Well, I can't disagree I can't disagree at all, is what I meant to say. It just feels like, I say it on every stream, every video, the more cards that get released, the more limited the games seem to be. Like, fuck, anthologies and just keep naming names. Mystic Archives, old remastered sets. The more shit that comes out, the more the same game I end up playing. And it has legitimately ground me down to the point where I don't know what to do or say or think. My friends list is busted. Whatever the fucking shit Commander Brawl was, that's fucking balls. Every game I play of that has an arse wank playing Golos or Kenrith, genuinely grinding my balls down. Genuinely grinding them down, Lance. Chelsea should have won the first match, but failed. Now they will have the home advantage. That is all true, boys. Alright. We'll do it this way, considering Oath of Kaya's not that big of a fucking scary bitch. Alright. What's the play, boys? Ashiok for the big mana advantage, or does it get killed anyway? Probably does. Right. Ajimu says, when I play Historic, I try to find a card which I know nothing about, find a theme, and build. I find joy in winning a net deck with my let's see what happens brew. It takes me back to the tabletops. The old table plops. Plopatops. Plop chops. The old plop chops. So the only way to save Ashiok is to not attack with my bolus. I just don't think that's good enough. Or maybe, yeah, maybe that was a mistake. Oh no, he can't cast both of these. Ah, we'll just have some more free play to fairies, Lance. Just when Cheeks thinks his deck might be a bit too aids. Double consecutive to fairy lads. You know, boys. Just in case. Oh, but he's clearly brewing it, Cheeks. Come on. Don't be an arsehole. Don't be an arsehole, Cheeks. Just put Ugin in just in case. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see, boys. Alright, how are we getting out of this? How are we getting out of this? So I can flip Bubs. That's not bad. Anyone in the grave giving me the horn? Another Bubs. How are we getting out of this? Lance. Boys. Extinction event for even. Kills both of these lands, but also both of my lands. I don't know how I feel about killing my lands. What about having a sexy bolus, though? What about it?
You're not going to win this.
Alright. I don't know if that was right. We're talking about football, so that's probably for the best. What about a couple of counter spells in this deck? Maybe one you can foretell, as you don't always have a turn 2 play. Magic's is easy, Lance. Magic's is easy. You just have to play your best deck everywhere. Like, every compromise I make because I think this is too strong, nobody else is doing that. I think CGB's right, Lance. I think you just gotta play whatever you want on any fucking given day and just say fuck it all. This game is for fucking dweebs. Oh, there's no point doing that if he gets it back. Alright, let's have a think. Exile both of these guys and this guy seems fine to me. I don't want him to block with the Charming Prince, so let's just do it now. I shouldn't have played that. Alright. So here's what I expect him to do. Play this, blink everything, and the game is just a fucking waste of my time. Oh, well, Yorion is like such a free-play game, Shanks. You should have stuck it out. Yeah, fuck this. It's so true. It's so fucking true. Every compromise I make, and then still play Bolus in free play, expecting it to be Buglux. Just classic Esper control 0 Bullocks. I just don't understand. I don't understand this at all. And the worst part of not understanding is I'm always in a position where I am not enjoying this fucking game. And that's a wanky place to be. It just feels like shit. I always thought I was the dude playing the how can we make the 6 mana counter spell, draw a card, cryptic command thing work. How, like, there's a card, if you target your own lad, it gets cheaper. It's just fucking pie in the sky dog shit, because it's never working. Every one of your games is this one. Every one of your games is still against weenie beats, or the best they can build, Esper control. And you're just left in a situation like, I lost because of all the cards that I put in, either because they didn't make sense or I felt bad playing it. Who else feels bad playing solid spells? Who? And that's a legit question. Is it just me, Lance? Am I AIDS? Have I always been the AIDS? Play the Prismari treasure tokens. I don't know what that is. I think I do have a Prismari dragon. Nope. Well, I think it is mythic. Well, still giving me 8s. Well, oh, it's, yeah, what the it is called Prismari, right? What else haven't I... Is that not right? Have I done it wrong? Lance. Alright. Prismari. I don't know. What am I not seeing? What have I... Oh, there we go. There we go, Lance. It was my fault the whole time. Does this do anything? Does this actually do anything? For 4 mana? Is it better than Bolas? I mean, obviously, Vicious Rumors is better than Bolas. So, there are a million things better than Bubs. I still like Chandra, although I don't think it fits in this deck properly, now we look at it. Yeah, I think Chandra is actually a bit wank. It's just very generically powerful. I haven't had to play many weenies. So maybe Sweltering Suns is balls, but maybe Saw It Coming is what we were missing the whole time, Lance. Not many card draws other than our Planeswalkers. Let's try this one time. Oh, maybe not. One more card, lads. Viewer's choice. What do you think? Lightning Bolt is not legal in Historic. Otherwise, that would be the end of all Magics. If Lightning Bolt was legal, it would just be mono red and a splash of Gruul. But it would be the end of all traditional Magic. We see very little traditional Magic in Historic to begin with, if you ask me. Play that massive command? Nah. The reason why I bring it up, I think, was because of some other Strixhaven Mythic. Alright. I'm pretty sure that I own it. I don't own it. Good old Magics. Good old Magics. Whenever you cast a... No, it's not this one. There's a spell somewhere that if it targets one of your own dudes, it costs 2 less. It's not Killian, is it? Spells that target a creature. Yeah, it is Killian. Alright. So you'd have to play Esper. See, I feel like it's one of those things where you just say, let's just play it for 20 minutes. And sometimes they work out. Like, the DSP tax deck. Alright, let's play tax. Just to get my mind off whether or not it's ethical to play Bolas in free plays. What am I even on about? I don't know. The game's it's just getting me AIDS. Just getting me AIDS, Lance. Goldspan Dragon, that's pretty solid as well. These cards are all crazy bombs. Alright. Tithe Taker on 2. Spellbinder 3/4. I think this is okay. I think this is okay, Lance. Boys. Des says, it's not a free play deck if you don't crowbar in Ugin. I mean, that was the old get out of jail free card. Especially when everyone was playing Hondon's 5-hand 1. When everybody was Hondon's 5-hand 1ing it, Lance. Alright. Nothing. Right? They're all creatures. Yeah. Let's get Magics. Alright, what's this? Mono black discard for a bit of a shake-up, Lance? So it's not like we play this 35 times a day. Right, boys. Oh! Black-red. Lance. So we got plays every turn. That means I built the deck perfectly. Lance. Perfectly. There's a trade here? I don't think so. I think if I can play this for 4, then that doesn't do any damage. So bollocks. Agreed? Boys. Virgin Lance. Nothing says Magics to me more than £50 lands, 20-cent deck for the GGs. for the GGs, boys. Boys. For the GGs XDDs. Extremely solid removal there. I'm gonna arrogantly say he wasted it. But we'll see. Feed the shits, murderous shits, they're both a bit shit. Alright, I'll do that just to see if it taxes both sides. Does it tax both sides of the card, lads? Because even after it's cast, it would be funny to see. Double tax. I mean, DSP knows all about that. Although, apparently, you know I like a big dose of DSP news. The house he bought and then never rented out or lived in Connecticut was finally foreclosed by the bank, which is what he actually wanted to happen. So now, Lance, he should be saving quite a fat stack of cash. I shouldn't have played that. That was a huge mistake. I was not concentrating and forgot that he had to feed the 8s. Well, that's an artifact, Chinks. Are you fucking stupid? Shush. Oh, look at that for some skills, boys. He doesn't understand what's going on. Let's tell him to buy some new lands, and everything will become clearer. Right, boys? Cheeks, you're just mean. You mean, Cheeks. You're fucking meanies. Nah, you're getting me confused, boys. You're getting me confused, lads. So what's this? Reveals their hand, choose a non-land card from it, and then discard it. I think that's follow the last line is. Yeah. So what doesn't he like? Ravenous Choops, probably. Right? Nobody likes an old Choopy boys. Choopy boys. But that means we get to cast 2 lands. Mana Tithe. Classic tax, boys. Tax man calling. I want to hold on to this. Yeah, alright. We'll play this, and we'll hold Mana Tithe, and we'll see if we can't get him in some way. But that's fucking 2 mana, Cheeks! You make a good point. Alright, fuck it. You make a good point, Squeaks. This deck genuinely does look like it's fun. And it does sort of play fun. It's got lots of minutiae to it. I don't know if that's the correct use of that word, Cheeks. I know. It's fucking 7 in the morning or whatever the fucking hell it's. Right, boys. Look at the state of that cost. That says 7 on a 3 mana card. Boys, that's classic GG's. Boys, that's classic. Okay, let's see if he understands. He doesn't. He doesn't understand it, did. He doesn't understand what's going on, lads. What a memer. What an absolute memer. Boys. What a memer. Also, he doesn't have double black. For a memesh. Doesn't have double black for a memesh. But what can you be done? We got Mana Tithe. So what, he's still doing it. He's still doing it, Lance. For a memesh. But Bone Crusher Giant is going to resolve. How am I going to get through that? I have only drawn lands for the last 3 or 4 turns. And that is not maximum pubes. So he's got 5 mana. We need him to spend 5 mana. But I don't think he can afford a card in his deck that costs 5 mana. Because that would be memes. Still doing it. Oh. Hello, Lance. Alright, no fucking around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy magics. Ajimu says, I like Afterlife Death Touch. How could that work with the Blue Mirror? Afterlife Death Touch and the Blue Mirror. I don't know if they are... I don't know if they make any sense. Do they go together, Lance? Did you put any utility decks in the lands in the deck? Maybe. Hey! Lands. Oh, Cheeks, you're a fucking mag! You fucking jammy bitch, Cheeks! You see me draw fucking 7 lands in a row. I think that's fine. But I also do, yeah, look at this. Rakdos Firewheeler in the deck. Still got to spend 50 quid on the lands, though. Oh, they're not 50 quid, Cheeks, come on! You get the point, boys. You get the point. You can't be playing 20-cent decks with fucking 50... What? Okay, I don't know what... £10 borders, 10, 20 pound bullshit lands. Actually, Chinks, that's exactly the way round Magic is supposed to be played. Everything needs to be full art, just like Cocainies. Otherwise, how will Cocainies know that you're one of the lads? True. True, boys. I mean, if Cocainies don't know you're one of the boys, then how is he also going to know that you're one of the lads? And then if he's not one of the boys, how are you going to be one of Whizbang's boys? Anything good in the shops? Speaking of Cocainies, right? Anything? Oh, Lance. 92% off! What an absolute steal, dudes! Dude, if I was ever going to play this card, which I'm definitely never going to do, I would definitely buy it for 92% off. That way Wizards will know I'm part of the gang. 1,000 gold! 1,000 gold for a Wilt. Boys, dudes. 1,000 gold for a Breakneck Berserker. Dude, give me 25 fucking million of these lads. I'll sell them to Rudy. NFTs, dude. I'll fucking LFTG, LGGs, XDs it, dude. Maelstrom Muse. Only 1,500 beans. Hey, Wizards, how quickly can you give me a fucking hair job? I'm not bald, so it's fine. I don't need it. Alright, good. He should. I mean, Cocainies is literally the 1, 2, and 3 of Magics when it comes to views and number wangs. Whizbangs absolutely should fund a Go Hear Me. But at the same time, because he doesn't need it, he doesn't have to pay it. Right, Lance? What do you think? Black, white, lifelink cats for a bit of a change? Or is it black, blue, dog shit? Black, green. Lance. Black, green. But that's crazy number wangs. Is this guy going 3 color sex Lance? Boys. Not yet. Cheville? But boys. Cheville gives me a little bit of the horn. So, what do you think? We playing roulettes? We playing roulette, Lance? Or we're gonna plop it and just have a guess? Well, I'm not playing it on turn 6, so fuck you. What could he have? What could he have, Lance? What's a removal spell that might get me? Heartless Act. Let's hope. Hope for the best, Lance. There we go. Hope for the best, boys. Hope that we're next level free play meta, Lance. Oh! AQ sees it. This is not some weird brew. This is fucking Death Touch Virgin dog shit. This is Death Touch Virgin Horses AIDS, Lance. Boys, this is Death Touch Virgin shit. The opposite of this might be interesting. The opposite, lads. You're right, I should have said Finn. Never mind. Never mind, boys. So what do we got? We just have to hope Finn doesn't get played. The second I've never beaten that deck when that card gets played. Okay, so we just ram through in. But we get big tax next turn. That's good. Everybody needs a big tax, boys. Everybody needs to tax those slags. Lads, that's a slag. He's on 28 life, though. And we probably are going to lose to poison counters. But you know, boys. You know, tax. That was the name of the game. Look how much taxi sex dollars I've got. Sexy tax dollars, lads. Speaking of, I'm only at 45% positivity, which is crazy high considering. But if DSP has taught me anything, lads, it's no matter how many beans you get, it's never enough beans. Never enough beans, boys. It's always tax season, lads. I mean, I'm chuckling to myself because it's DSP is like the limitless well of entertainment via ironic methods. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can torment... Oh, dead. DEEXDs! What a fun brew that turned out to be basic bitch net decks. Hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he just won't die. He got super AIDS right at the end. That's Magic the Gathering. That's Magic, Lance. I know. Yeah. DSP is just amazing. I know to be honest, nobody ever disagrees with me. Alright, we're just not going to win. He's got too much life. Fucking Magic is AIDS, obviously. I know a lot of you wouldn't have seen him before I mentioned him, but it's just so bizarre. He's such a bizarre man to live the life that he lives. Nothing, no, like, you know, when if you put your weird detective hat on and it's like connect the dots and this goes here and they reach this one, okay, and then let's move it over here. That's a link. Okay, we solve this clue. So what's next in the... None of that. There are no lines that reach the next one before you are just confused. Number one, is he good at anything? The answer is no. Okay. Is he funny? No. Is he mean? Yes. I'm already stumped. I'm fully stumped, lads. I don't know how to carry on in explaining the DSP mystery. Do people like watching him? Technically, yes. Is he a fat, ugly slag? Yes. What else can we do about it, cheeks? Nobody knows, boys. Okay, what are we doing here? This is quite the schmeebly shmimshmams. Quite the schmeebly shmimshmams. So these guys kill me almost immediately. I think I'm just gonna die, right? I think we're just gonna die eventually. But that's my cheeks. That's my cheeks, boys. Maybe I should have taxed the pyromancers. Like, they literally kill me now. Yeah, that's the end, right? Every turn, he kills one of my lads with no pressure. Okay, fair enough. There's nothing I could have done there, boys. Classic DSP line. Couldn't do anything. I could never have done anything. The lag just got me all day long. All day. Nothing I could do. Tiago said, I would pass my life DSP-less without you. Most people would. Slim says, I do find him funny, though, with all his excuses at why he sucks at a game. That's why he's so watchable. Not because you're rooted for him. I watch him all the time because, pretty much only with Call of Duty. Primarily because I play that game as well. He's just talking shit. Talking about lag and delay. Number one, we can see on the screen that there's none of that. But then when he starts saying they didn't render on my screen, it's perplexing. Anybody is like, well, I just can't handle this shit anymore. You say they don't render on your screen, they're right there. You just didn't look. Just because you didn't see, because you're a fucking atrophy-riddled old fat cunt in your little slump chair, doesn't mean that we can't see and be like, no, sorry, they were there. And the response to that is always, I'm going to give this guy $100. Never mind something normal, like, you know, I'm a DSP fan. I'll give you $5. It's always crazy amounts. Some, like, his top 10 donators must have either crazy IT jobs or I can't even guess what else. Just insane, Lance. The amount of Street Fighter streams I've seen where individuals will think nothing of just plopping $100. On his last Street Fighter stream, boys, I saw one individual man give him 1,000 beans. Oh, this is more Death Touch fucking tribal shit. Boys, what can be done? What are we gonna do about this shit, Lance? So this is whenever a guy attacks. So I'll still lose that, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, boys. Does Protector Shield turn off his deck? Or does it just turn off the 1 damage? That's some good taxation, boys. That is a DSP level of tax. He didn't know! He didn't know! How can he tell he had to pay all his loans back? He's just such a liar, DSP, boys. He had 14 credit cards. 14 credit cards that he maxed out on a fucking Schmeebly Jim Jams, boys. Schmeebly Jim Jams, Lance. Boys. 14 credits. I'm actually not minusing this. It's just 1 damage, right? And it doesn't damage him. I'm fucking leaving it. How, like, if you support me, I appreciate every dollar I get. In the same way, I presume, even DSP does. But, boys, at what stage would you stop donating if you found out I had 17 credit cards and I never fucking did a shit on my balls and I never paid off my house, I didn't pay off any of my loans, but I still made $140,000 a year? And every time you said, hey, Cheeks, you say, like, you really need money for the end of this week for this big bill. What big bill? I'll just pay your bill for you, Cheeks. If my response to you was to ban you, would you not think that was weird, Lance? Would you not think, you know what, I think Cheeks might be a bit of a shyster. I think Cheeks might be a bit of a Brewster, Lance. Bit of a Brewster, boys. So what do I do about these? What do I do about these, Lance? I think we are going to have to turn one of them off.
You're studying contrasts. I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
So this guy, they still do 2 damage to me, but they won't do any damage to this. And I think this is... I don't think this is turned off either. Right? Yeah. We'll see. We need to figure out how I'm not going to die. Put any number of target creature cards from your grave on the top of your library. This guy's just... His level of jamminess, Lance. His level of jamminess is beyond jam. Look at that for some good Majiks. Look at that for some quality Majiks. Alright, well, we died. We died, Lance. We died because we were too busy trying to build a stupid deck. And the algorithm was like, hey, you like playing Death Touch? Well, here's 50 Death Touch decks in a row. For the memes, even though you literally locked them out of doing anything, you still died because they got 3 of the 4 cards they needed. Even though they've still only gone through a quarter of their deck. Quarter of the deck gone. Rub-a-dub-dubs, suck on my balls, lads. Haha, Chinks is getting salty balls. I know, but by the laws of DSP, that means each of you watching should give me $95. Right? It's only $95. What do you need that for? Your kids? Your mum? Your bills? But I need it to keep my 144 grand a year lifestyle. My bankruptcy only took away... Shuffler is fine, right? As they say. The bankruptcy... Kaya is actually not that non-sexy, is she, Lance? The bankruptcy only took away What? Oh, we got some Flash. We're playing some Mono Blue Flash for a change, lads. Maybe not. Maybe not. We are playing Mono Blue for the memes. For the memes. Yeah, never mind. I literally got 140,000 for free because I didn't pay any tax. I need money for tax, lads. Right, boys? Right, boys? Alright, this is the kind of game I like. This is the kind of game I like, lads. 0 spells. 0 permanents. Just counter every spell because it's super fun. You can't tell everyone how to have fun, cheeks. If this guy just wants to counter everybody in free play, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. It's just too much fun. I told you, lads. This kind of a man, he's the kind of guy I want to invite to my birthday. He's the kind of guy I want to be Birthday McGee. So what do we choose? Censor again, just for the shits. Censor. For the memes. What's a big spell? Okay, we'll say censor, seeing as he's got one. Alright, well, we won't say it because now he doesn't. What's a counter spell, Lance? I don't know. I don't think Mana Tide's going to work when he's got somehow 6 mana already. Didn't say 8. If we said didn't say 8. Oh no, it does work. Easy Magix. Who's doing the countering now, son? You fucking... Well, I can't give up a whoop deep, I'm dead! Fuck this game if someone's gonna counter me! Fucking bullshit! This is why Mono Blue pussies in free play give me the 8s. Fuck off. You can't handle one counter spell, you little bitch. Fucking bullshit. Where's my money, Lance? Where's my DSP dollars? Fuck it, this. Fucking Magix. Fucking Magix, boys. Boys. Fucking Magix. I just don't feel the same joy from that kind of thing that I used to. Probably because, yeah. Did I ever really feel joy? Maybe I've just forgotten. You probably remember how I acted more than I did. Did I ever feel like I derived joy through playing Magic the Gathering? Lance. Phoenix, but I've spelt it a bit weird. But this guy's not weird, right? That guy isn't weird. Is that a man as a woman or what? I forgot. Did they trans left or right to left? Well, what does that mean, cheeks? I don't know. Everybody knows the men are on the right. Because right means might. And white, possibly. What are you fucking on about, you Meg? No! Tax that bitch. Oh, but I had a land! I should have played it! You should have. You should have, Lance. Okay, we can pretty much guess what this guy is doing. So, let's play this and say... What's the cat called? Familiar? Which is Familiar, I think? I think that hopefully that's not what it's called. I mean, hopefully that is what it's called. Okay, Dreadhorde bitch. You gotta block it. Otherwise, you're getting 8s. Forgotten Priesty bitch. Okay, I guess he's playing a Forgotten bitch. Alright. I could have... Oh, well, it's just not fair, Dad. It's not fair. It's not fair. What that guy just did to me is bullshit, Dad. Who plays Mana Tide than Magix? I know, Lance. It's much more gentlemanly to play Cat Oven in free play Magix. Much more so. This deck is really fun. And by fun, I mean it looks fun, and it seems like it's fun. But Magic genuinely is not fun. I don't know if I sound like a depressed man, or what, who cannot derive enjoyment from life anymore. What are they called? Castles. But lads, for real, the joy in this game is so hard to find. It's like, you know, David Carradine just got tired of fucking sexy women. He reached that age and he had fucked so many beautiful women. He was like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to choke myself out and have a wank. And then it went wrong and he killed himself. I feel like that's what I'm going to do with this game. I'm going to end up playing Brawl with only fucking rare dildos, and I'm gonna just blow up. Some combination of that, Lance. Look at all every day I say the same thing. Look at all these decks. They all play a little bit differently, but they're actually really similar. Cheeks, you're just really bollocks. And yet, it still feels like I'm playing the same game. No matter what, it feels like I'm playing the same game. What are you gonna do? Slim, you don't know that, yeah. That's how old Kill Bill actually got killed. No samurai swords needed. He hooked himself up to the old belt buckle of jizz. And, yeah. The policeman who found him was all embarrassed for him. Covered in jizz, dead. That is a legit GG's XDs. Alright. Definite argument that you shouldn't waste that card in that situation. So it looks like another cat oven game, you know, for the memes, as they say. But you never know, boys. You never knows. All the wingmare should be sweepers. Yeah, but it was about tax, Tiago. Yeah, I mean, First Strike is quite useful in a situation like that, but that's just memes, boys. Oh, don't be mean about somebody's playstyle, Cheeks. You can be mean about whether or not they're a slag. But not when it comes to my Cheeks. I just played the wrong land, and I've got 8. We'll pretend like that was on purpose, though. Okay, now, it's fine. What do I even want to name? I'm gonna go for another one of these bitches. I feel like this one's gonna die. I feel like this one's gonna die to the usual 2-3 slag. Okay, that was a lot of thirst for meanings that ended up in the grave. Yeah, it's almost like the shuffler's fine! Right, boys. Almost. Almost like the shuffler was never a problem, Lance. Oh, okay. Classic Majinx. Fair enough. Fair enough, Lance. So, if I remember correctly about this deck is actually quite an enjoyable experience to play without a really significant win condition. You've got Magic Mirror, which is great, but then what? You just draw in more of the same cards. What should I actually do to win a game? It can't just be Jace. Oh, maybe. We'll figure it out another day. We'll figure it out another day. Yeah, I agree, Tiago, about the tax deck, that the Wingmare is the weakest of all the cards, but it slots in with the tax motif. But Chupacabra doesn't as well. So maybe... you know what? Fuck it. Blowing up peeps, I'll just say it's like a tax bankruptcy. Blowing up everyone equals you're gone bankrupt. Easies. Right, we solved it. We solved it. Now nobody can accuse me of being 8. Oh, is it our pal? It's our pal, Lance! He's back for maximum fun times. Maximum fun time. So there's no blow up all the peeps in this deck. Oh, there's Languish and Extinction Event. Hey, it's me! Just when you thought Magic couldn't get more free play aids, it's me to get Magic aids. Isn't that hilarious? We do like a bit of aids, everybody. So Thassa's intervention would have to be for 4. Nah. Mono white fucking bullshit as usual for fucking losers. So that's not bad, I suppose. Right? I probably want the castle now. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Boys. Okay. So this thing will probably be alive next turn. In which case, do I play Tamiyo and look for Extinction Event? Yeah, it'll probably absorb a lot of damage.
Let us have a storied battle worth seek and find.
Okay. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. Fae of Wishes would be good for this deck. That's why I checked the sideboard, because I thought that it was in it. We'll see though. So Extinction Event style spells, definitely what's needed. This game is so fucking boring. Every game is against some fucking pussy. Yes! Come on, dickhead! Oh, fuck your mum's ass, you stupid dozy cunt. Why is this such a prevalent deck? Oh, because it wins, chinks! You fucking losers. Fuck this. All of your mono bullshit decks, all of your mono virgin decks, still blighting me after how many years? Fuck it. If I never see mono white ever again, I'll be happy. No matter how many cards you put in that deal with it, because they always have the same comeback. Oh, I'll just keep dumping hands. Yeah, fucking amazing stuff. Languish should come out. I already know that. I think I bought it because just saying Languinies was like throwbacks, but it's just not solid enough. What if they play Heliods? Huh? There's a fucking 20,000 pussies playing Heliods. What if they, even if, like, this isn't it. This ain't it either, Lance. They're gonna be too big for a Languish to get. So basically, I've got 8s. Gotta manually tap, Lance. Gotta manually tap. Boys. So what do you think? He's got snakeskin aids? Or some other bollocky aids? When I keep saying aids, does it make it sound less aids? It must be snakeskin. Which is probably fine by me. Probably fine by me, Lance. So, Extinction Event for odd and even is not great. Oh, mismatch lands! We got an absolute memer, dude! We've got an absolute memer. How do you play Magic 101? Number 1, that's a crazy attack, but fair enough. What? Okay, I'm on board for those blocks. Number 1, boys. How do you play Magic the Gathering in 2019? Number 1, if you can't afford virgin lands, mismatch your lands so everybody knows you've still got a really fat stack of virgin sauce up your ass. GG's XD's lands, Fun Time Frankies, Puby McBullochies, whatever the fuck, shit on my ass. Fassold says, hi there, cheeks. Glad to catch a stream. Well, I'm glad that you're glad. And you have access to Rick Sanchez saying AIDS. Classic Majinx. Boys. Was it Classic Majinx? So I don't know how I kill a crawling Barons. But I'm sure we'll figure it out, Lance. I'm sure we'll get there in the end. I'm sure we'll get there in the end, boys.
We'll make this look
In the end, we'll get there.
this.
Ajimu says, can't Magic Mirror be for control or mid-range? I'm thinking it needs to be non-creatured, solid blockers that do other things. Well, that is the only blockers that I have, are Death Touch guys, just to keep me from getting smacked in the knob. But otherwise, so the counters go over here. Is that what we're doing, boys? We're going to have to Extinction AIDS this land?
It's a matter of giving.
Well, looks like that. Looks like it, boys. So the man is 3. Okay, so the magic mirror can be played, but what do I really get out of it, boys? I have to kill one of his creatures every turn. And I don't think I... Okay, he's let us off the 8 there. He's sort of let us off the hook a little bit there, lads. And that is good magics.
Let's try this.
So I can Thassa's intervention for 1, which means he only has to pay 2. And can you do it? Choose a color, add amount of your devotion. I think that's no then. Right, dudes? Am I fucking this up? Oh, Cheeks is a rude boy. Cheeks is a rude boy today, lads. Selvala is actually pretty sexy, boys. Selvala, for a free play card, I'm not going to lie, I'm 100% on board. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. Add X in any combination of mana, where X is the greatest power of lands you control. Plus, he's got an Ozolith, so even though it looked like he was premium virgin elves. Oh, they are all elves. Well, this isn't an elf, is it? No. Alright, boys. I think his deck might be actually a little bit better, but the mismatched lands is just pure embarrassment. You cannot overlook that. You cannot overlook that, lads. Boys. Mismatched lands, maximum matched 8s. So let's have a look. I don't want any... yeah, let's just go for 0 Languinis. So, obviously, killing people was more important than I give this deck credit for. So... And killing peeps still puts cards in the grave. So we can chop these 2, maybe. For Heartless Aids. Yeah, no. Heartless Aids, lands. And then 1. Whoop. Lads. Look at that, though. This card is not legal in the following formats. Historic, traditional historic, aka every format. But we're not going to say every format, just in case you think you might be able to play it in standard, because then we'll laugh at you, but we'll keep your money, you twats. I mean, I'm not putting this in a Brawl deck. I'm not paying for it to go in a Brawl deck. If I had it, I would put it in. Weird Kratos looking man in the middle there. Never noticed that before. Fucking AIDS. These cards actually in a draft give me 8. So what are we looking for? What was the 4 mana Fae? That was it. So we'll play Fae of Wishes. Okay, Lance. Oh, that's not right. And then 7 cards that win me the game. What do you think that is with our actual colours? Black, blue, green. What wins games, lads? 8 selections is a lot, so I'm going to start the ball rolling and assume nobody's going to blow this up. And I'm also going to go double on that shit. I'm going to go one of these, because I like both of those, lads. But what other cards win games? Win games. Actimacy, Stasis Oracle. I think that's 8. I don't want to play that. The All-Seeing. Is that even real, or is that a character from Dragon Ball Z that you're trying to meme me on? No, it's real. Draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Whenever this... I can only choose non-creatures with the Fae. So we can't choose a creature, I just realised. Sorry, Lance. Sorry, Lance. Has to be non-creature. So let's do this the easier way. What is an absolute bomb? What is a bomb that people are going to have a troubles? Having a troubles. Epiphany doesn't really do much except give me an extra turn. Lily Boybs. Lily Boybs. Hailfire. I mean, that does win the game. You're right. I'll put one of those in. Cruel Reality is quite... This is exactly what I'm looking for. Something persistent that if the opponent has no cards in their hand, they're definitely going to die to. Any other things? Liliana is a good shout. Vraska. Captive Audience. We don't have red. Plop a Vraska for now. What about Belidos? But it's a creature. It doesn't work, Lance. Don't play white. Harness Infinity. That's the opposite of what we do with our deck, right? We want to get milled out. I'm going to put one in. You never know. You never know if you might need it. What if Jace is dead? What if Jace is dead, Land? Lads. Lads. That is a win. That's a winning, lad. I like this still. It's a creature, so it won't work. I have no orreries. Sad. Sad, lads. How many mythics? 21. The greatest age there is, other than all the other ones that you like. Alright. One left. One left. Jace the creature. I don't know what that means. You're not allowed Jace as a creature. What's discontinuity? Nothing. Taffy boy. Each creature gets 8. Alright. I feel like we've done everything we can. Unless there's like a sexy card that's not a mythic. Or a sexy card that is not 6 mana. Take an extra turn. Yeah. Spunk Typhoon. Yeah, that's not bad. Spunk Typhoon is not... Yeah, it's not the worst suggestion ever. Nobody suggested it, Cheeks. You just said it, you mag. Alright, calm down. Calm down, Lance. How many basic lands do I play? Because Blood on the Snow, being able to get one of the planies out of the grave, that might be important. You never know, Lance. You never know. Lix Mastery, that's not really what we're doing either. Peer into Gabby's anus. That is literally how I think I would look if I saw her fucking rancid old shit-stained pubes. What else we got? Nothing. Nothing, Lance. Ethereal Absolution, we don't play white. Casualties, not really a win condition, is it, boys? An ultimatum. What's the ultimatum that we play? Color-wise. Wank and the Trolls? Nah. So this is the one, but it's just the wrong colors. I don't know, boys. God Pharaoh's Aids. Alright, I'll put a God Pharaoh's Aids in because nobody's really saying anything. Let's give this a run. You know it's not going to make any difference, Chinks. You've only got one Fae. I know. It's unlikely that we're actually going to find it. But this is Magix, and everybody's dreams come true in free-play Magix, right? If Legs VD taught me anything, it's any old bullshit does it every single Dame of the Week. Dame of the Week. That's what I said, lad. Dame of the Week. If ever I had my own television network, that would be at Saturday, 6 p.m, every Dame of the Week. I don't know if that was the correct card to put back. But we'll see, won't we, Lance? Okay, this guy is ramping into Garudas, which is kind of funny in a way because it means I'm going to lose. Doesn't it, Lance? He's one note Charlie Beans. One note Charlie Beans lands. Turn 3 Garuda. And I haven't got a spell to make. Easy Magix. Easy Magix, boys. That is how good this guy is at Magix. Boys, have you seen how good this guy is at Magix? He's like crazy good at Magix. Boys. Crazy good. So we need Extinction Event. And for him not to have any spells.
To the library.
Okay. So hopefully no sacrifice effects and no Thoughtseize. And then we'll be fine. Right, Lance. Right, Lance.
I have become too involved with my work.
She was too involved. She was so involved with her work that she died. Isn't that memes? So Panharmonicon with stuff can be tricky. But I think, well, you never know. We might be able to... I mean, it's slightly disappointing that his decision to play Panharmonicon was also met with just the boringest fucking aids. But, what are you going to do? I thought it would trigger twice, wouldn't it? Or is it one each?
There is a lesson.
That's one each. You're going to be fucking smart. You got to be really smart about it, Lance. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, I'm not entirely sure, boys. Not entirely sure how we are not going to end up with a big bag of AIDS on our head. But what can be done? What do you think? You block in the Solemn. Whenever a creature enters in the field, it gets to draw a card. Jace doesn't look like it's going to die. Unless he gives it the old Pompidos. Unless he gives it the old Pompidos, Lance. Alright, we'll block the Fen Lurker, I suppose. I mean, it's got Death Touch. Yeah, none of that. You're just wasting your time, son. Okay. Oh, maybe he's got... I don't know. Well, that seemed like a waste.
No one likes a bully.
That seemed like a waste, Lance. I mean, I'm not a Magic the Gathering genius, by any means, but that seemed like a mistake. Okay, not great. Okay, when just short here, right, boys. So Bala Ged is actually premium jizz. I think that's what we're doing. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that he inexplicably plays into it for the second time. For the memes, obviously. Boys, obviously it was always for the memes.
Now we've got a fight on our hands.
Are you not aware of what for the memes means, lads? Boys, it's for the memes. Okay, he didn't. He's a smart lad. He did not play into it for the memes. Okay, that's a shame. Okay, now I'm happy. I'm going to hold on to this. So just the mirror, right? I think so. It's the most fun. It's the thing that we were supposed to be doing the whole time, Lance. Magic mirror. So we haven't lost the Fae. We haven't lost the Fae. Oh, Immortal Sun is not good. That's not good news at all. That is bad news, lads. If there was a card that was bad news, boys, then that's it. Lose 2? Okay, we got to lose the Lance. We got to lose the Lance. But we might be able to get everybody. Depending on whether this is a blink card. I don't know what black card is blinks. Hold your dicks.
Well played.
Lance, have you got your dicks in your hands? You got your dicks in your hands, Lance? Lance? Okay, not the best one. Okay, okay. Okay. Nothing to be done. I think he's got another Garuda, and... Okay, that always makes me think of... Hailfire. Noxious Gearhulk. Doesn't seem good. Sexied up though, Lance. He sexied that bitch right up. Oh, lads. Lance. LADXDs. LAD triple XDs. Boys. So to be fair, let's not lose sight of the obvious that we were extremely lucky that this guy's entire deck was always even.
I follow the tracks of the wise.
If it wasn't, I think we'd be fucked. He just GG'd us, but carry on. Right? GG's, but let's carry on, lads! Classic Majiks! I'm dead. GG's, I'm dead. But what if I actually top deck a win? Then GG's. He might actually have Hailfire. If he's got Hailfire, then boys. Nope, he was dead. Oh, we won it! We actually won with the weird win condition, lads. I knew what was going on the whole time. Boys, I was the one who knew. Not this guy. He didn't GG's me because he actually was under the thumb of... If you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead. Boys, that's why we won that game. Because we were just superior memers, Lance. That is obvious. I'm sure this guy is thinking exactly what we would all be thinking. Which is, obviously, I play the only man on the planet with 4 extinction events while my entire deck is all even costed. Because that's what algorithms are for, Lance. to give you the kind of matchups that make you want to delete Arena right off your fucking face. But it was secretly memes. It was secretly memes. If we were to carry on with the DSP motif, Lance, I would instantly check out the chat to see who has donated. Because I just won a game, so that means I need money. Isn't that right, boys? Ha ha ha, Chinks! You're gonna start saying names again in a minute now. You are right, lads. Young Pyromancer is a free play card if ever I saw one. Mono Red Burn is a free play strategy if ever there was one, lads. Cavalcade, well, that is just fun time AIDS, boy. Lads, Cavalcade is just calamitous fun. Double AIDS Cavades. But boys, Shuffler's fine, right? Nobody ever thought the Shuffler was a sack of horse shit. Did they, boys? Did they, lads? So what do I want here? Faye, Frantic Inventory, Thoughtless Act, probably. Okay, well, we got 3 extinction events. That's the end of the good news. We are playing Mono Red, which is the shits, and all the rest of that bollocks. Yeah, that's the end of the story, Lance. That is the end of the story, Lance. So what went in the grave that I thought was good? Balaged. Yeah. We'll still look for a Thoughtless.
Let me aid your research.
Nope. Not today, Lance. It's not the end of the world, the damage here. I think we can hold on another turn. Don't you think, boys? Alright, it's getting quite late, sort of. Is there any card or deck you'd like to see played, boys? Any card or deck? I strengthened dinosaurs. I'm going to play dinosaurs in a minute. Okay. This is it. None of these guys are allowed to stay on the pitch. These guys are done. Hopefully this isn't Spell Pierce if we don't draw a land. So what do I want to get back just in case he's got some haste bitches? Nothing. I don't think... Yeah, I think nothing. I think nothing, Lance. Shuffler's fine, boys. Shuffler was always fine. Am I allowed to say a land with the bitch? Nope. Ugh, this is a crushing 8.
My notes helpful.
4 lands, obviously. 4 lands, obviously, boys. Boys. 4 lands for the memes. I just can't take any more turns off. There's a Balaged in the grave and a Tamiyo here, so... We got plays. We got plays, boys. Not very fun plays, obviously. So what's in the sideboard that I can actually grab that might be able to stave off this horse shit? That's a weird card. That's a weird lad.
Seek and find.
How? I mean, I'd fucking put 15 in. I think 15 is a bit many, Chink. You know, wasn't that much. Okay, boys. Okay, boys. So, Agar, the freezing in Cavalcade of Calamity is new to me. But yeah, that's the end of the statement. That is new to me, boys. Alright, we'll exile it. Maybe. Maybe, dudes. But we should be drawing a fair amount of cards from now on. So Heartless Act. I'm sure I'll draw a Heartless Act now that it doesn't work. What a surprise, huh? It's almost like this game is so predictably AIDS that I might come down with AIDS.
To the library.
What is that? Odd. Even. Majiks. This isn't a bad game, but mono red is just always fucking pointless. Always pointless. But before bedtime, ladies and gentlemen, anything? I'm going to play Dinosaurs next, but then any final game that you are cranking your balls to see. How about you check out Lisbo's Babes? Yeah, we did that yesterday, Lance, and they were looking good. I think Lisbo's arse has surpassed her Boobomatrons. Even though she's got plastic tits, which is a big minus, they are very good plastic baps. The best in Majiks? Who does she have challenging her? Does Goobathix have plastic tits? We don't know who you're talking about, Cheeks. Literally nobody knows any of these tarts. Boys, you gotta have an open mind about plastic whappers in Majiks. It's the future. What's her name got a new pair, and I'm gonna stand by. They are not big enough, lads. Christine Spranks, unless she plans to double them up in a year's time, then she did not get large enough Bappingtons. She did not large enough her Bapalinos. Boys. Alright. I think we got a Fartless, this guy, right? Right, dudes.
No tail should be discarded.
Now, there's no need, but I want to. 19 cards left.
Let us see if you're. I know this somewhere.
Okay, getting memed again. Can you stop saying memes, you fucking memes? No. Did I ever make a kicker deck? I didn't. There just weren't enough cards. There were not enough cards that would avoid me being killed by 99% of all decks. So we had to stick it in the bin. If there was even a plan for a kicker deck. Okay, boys. Lands! We got a lot of lands. Boys. Got a lot of lands. So what do we want here? Frantic inventory, perhaps? Okay, thanks. So this guy has to die. No two ways about that. If he makes a bunch of 1/1s somehow, we got Spunk Event. But Fae of Wishes fetching one of our big enchantments. Now that is the deal. Do I think the Prof was her first sub on OnlyFans? 100%. 100%. But it was only, boys, to do it for the memes. It was only because he needed to do it, not because he had a horny penis, but because, lads. Alright, what do we want? Godfarer's Gift gets all his lands. Vraska's not good enough anymore. I think Sandworm is definitely it. We'll play this as a blocker, that's not bad. It's not bad. Lance. Crowbar Lurking Predators into Dinosaurs. You know what? I'm going to do it. You got a nice symbol next to your name, and I don't think it matters. Don't forget Jace, says Lee Lubois, which that is... Okay, we got to get Jace on the field soon, otherwise we'll be dead. You're right. Got to get Jacey boy out, but he's spunked it. He's got nothing left. He's got nothing left, Lance. Lance. He has nothing left. Lance, I think he might be dead. We gotta go maximum memes, Lance.
I think you will find my note
Oh, they took Emrakul out. It used to exist. It used to exist, Lance. Lance! That's 2 for 2 in classic Jace win condition Magiques. Hello and welcome to another game of Jace win condition Magiques. As you can see, I had no problems making the Jace win with the Jace ability because I'm very good at Magiques. Don't worry that opponent's shit decks was all shit. Just worry that I had everything that I wanted and I got to show you. Didn't even need to boot up Adobe Premiere, Lance. Stick all those pesky games that I lost into the bin. The recycle bin. Cheeks, you're too fucking good. You're right. You're right, Lance. So what was it? Lurking Predators. I hope I don't have to buy this. Oh, no. Lance. Memes. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's a creature, put it onto the field. I think that's bollocks. But at the same time, you are part of the gang, so it's okay. What do you cut? A great Squanch? Squanch is quite powerful, but fine. But fine, Lance. But fine, Lance. But Lance. Fine. That's true. I don't think we use that enough. All these people are the same on the screen, currently. Does that mean you think Merchant's 8? Nah, he was the best. He must have qualified for a couple of more mythics since he got his free invite. Right, boys. Must have. Well, actually, he got depressed because he couldn't lose those £2. It is a hard life, the life of the stay-at-home, play your dream game for your whole life, boys. Nay, I don't even know what you're talking about, Cheek. So another game against Red Bollocks, by the looks of it. Yep. Oh, goblins, eh? Isn't this guy a memer? Isn't this guy really fun? I love goblins, Dad. Goblins is like premium fucking free plays or sub 8s. So I'm playing this out clearly. But the only reason I'm playing it out, ladies and gentlemen, is because I think I've got a half chance of winning. Primarily because I went first, and I had the perfect opening hand. If you are playing goblins of any description in unranked, fuck off. But I'm not there, but please, Cheeks, I want to be your friend. Let's all play boneless. Fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, what are we playing? Regisaur Alpha seems like a good card to me, but I might be wrong. Let's see, boys. No, Cheeks is just mean. Goblins is fucking memes, Cheeks. I don't know why you hate decks that just involve spunking your hand and attacking, because that's next level Magics. It is next level Magics. Next level Magics, boys. So I don't think he can win. We got lightning aids. If he casts this at any stage, he's going to give himself aids. We got possibly the great... Oh my days, straight away. What a maniac. What an absolute maniac, lads. Absolute scenes of aids. Absolute scenes of AIDS. Boys, that's absolute scenes of AIDS. Let's get him, Lance.
Nothing like a bit of violence now and then.
Boys, have you seen so much AIDS? Have you ever seen the likes of the AIDS? I didn't think that was that fun of a game, Cheeks. Yeah, me neither, Squeaks. These are the kind of games that enabled me to become the AIDS god. It was my overexposure to this kind of thing that made me climb the tree of Yggdrasids Swap my fucking left bollock for the rune of ethereal aidism and ascend to the AIDS Father. Boys. What was the other deck anyone said? Nothing? Alright. We'll play one last game of Dinosaurs to say goodnight. And then we shall say goodnight, boys. So it wasn't... I still don't know. I feel a lot better than I did about Magic, by the way. Not just generally, because I always feel great. I feel a lot better about Magic than I did at the start of this video. If you go back to the beginning, I was ready to just hard turn off my computer and never turn it on ever again. But we're getting better at not wanting to die. We're getting better at not David Carradining ourselves. Right, boys? So this isn't as good a start as the last game. In fact, I would hasten to say it might be a bad start. If the Raptor gets blacked, which it looks like it is, we're not going to resolve a meaningful card, and I think we might die. Yeah, that's my cheeks, boys. So it has to be a green land. Okay, that's sort of alright. Get a man on the pitch. So this guy's deck looks a lot stronger. He's got a lot more rares, and then he plays the shittest card I've ever seen. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Oh, creatures have haste, eh? Creatures have haste. Does that mean I play Ranging Raptors? No. Let's not. Creatures have haste. Am I gonna get slapped by some big lads? That was fun. I am putting this straight on. Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Duels. This was definitely the kind of game that we want to see. I'm definitely not editing it out because look at this. You guys gonna say I'm very good at Magic. Okay, sweet. I honestly don't know what happened. Every rare is land. Every land is rare, boys. So, okay, it wasn't budget aids like the last guy. Explore, so he knows what an important card is. Lightning Strike, fair enough. But then this guy, what an absolute memer, lads. What a fucking memer. And then not only that, he's like, well, fuck it, I'm out. AIDS. Alright, well, I'm going to stick to my word, and that's the end. That's the end, unfortunately. But that dinosaur deck is going to live. And it's going to live in free play, because ranked makes me not want to play Magic ever again. And I want to play Magic, lads. Because it's my source of AIDS. My source of power. I still think this deck is solid too. We could play this another day. Classic Wolves. Classic Wolves with 2 sword and body of mind for no reason. Classic cheeks. What other decks? What other decks we got? This one is AIDS, but it's still fun. All my decks are the best. It's just a shame. 3 packs of Strixhaven lands. Let's hope we get some mystical archive dog shit. Okay. Thrill of Possibility. I've already got that. I don't need any more of the same cards with different arts. Thanks. Baleful Mastery. You may pay 2 rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Okay. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Lance. Lance actually not bad. They get to draw a card, but in Historic at least, if you exile a Bolas for 2 mana, do you mind if they draw a card? Probably not. Probably not, dude. What else? What else we got, Lance? Illuminate History. A rare lesson. So that means this has to be a rare archive. Hopefully it's not Cultivate. Memes, lads! Getting trolled. I'm getting trolled out of my boots. Why are you getting trolled, cheeks? If any of you lads were watching Twitch yesterday, I got fucking AIDSed by this card. Absolute AIDSed, and it made me go mad. Okay, Last chance for some sexies. No, Lance. So that means we're just getting a regular Strixhaven piece of shit. Ah, well, that's better than a Strixhaven card. Isn't it, boys? Isn't it, Lance? So, next stream, probably tomorrow, because, you know, I just love giving myself 8s. Why is this deck better than yesterday's deck? It looks the same. But yesterday's deck was 1 and 3, and this is 5 and 0. I think it's literally just because quick draft is bollocks. Anyway, until next time, ladies and shits, rub my balls.